Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. My name is Ree and I make fashion and lifestyle videos. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like and comment. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and I would really appreciate that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2022 handbag collection. It's definitely changed a little bit throughout 2021. I thought it was going to be a good idea to show you guys my handbag collection at the start of 2022 because it does obviously change throughout the year. So yeah, let's dive right into it. Okay, so there's not going to be an order to this video because I don't really remember the order in which I bought these handbags, but I'm going to start with my first designer handbag that I ever added to my collection, and that is this Celine handbag. This is actually old Celine, so it still has the accent over the E. And yeah, I really love it. It's in this lovely taupey color. It's the perfect top handle bag. So the hardware on the bag is all gold. There's not a lot of hardware, but right there at the back, as well as the zipper here, but this little flap covers that up. So it's a really just simple minimalist bag. I actually used to carry this a lot as my everyday handbag to work because it's just like, look at that size. It's just so great. Has a lovely zipper at the back. And then when you go right in here, opens up nicely. I have it stuffed just to kind of hold its shape because it was kind of losing its shape a little bit. But it's just like a really nice big handbag. It fits a lot and it's great for every day. It also has a crossbody strap that I wouldn't use it crossbody. I think this handbag's a little bit too big to have it crossbody, but having the option is really good. If you really need to be hands-free, then sometimes I'll just put it over my shoulder or quickly sling it over crossbody. And so it's definitely helpful, but my first little handbag ever and I still really love it. I will never get rid of this handbag. If you don't have if you're not like a handbag enthusiast, then I don't think a lot of people would understand, but I really believe that most people don't sell their first handbag because there's just something so sentimental about it. You do so much research. You just remember the moment when you go into the store or when you order it online or pre-loved anything, but there's usually a lovely story to go along with it. So I know I have one, so I can't see myself letting go of this one ever. Next up, we have something newer to my collection, and that is this lovely Row handbag. It's, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh no, look how I have it. I obviously have it in a way in my closet that's not good, so I just need to work out this shape. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. But this is my Row, and look how I have it in the dust bag trying to protect it and everything, and then look what happens. Isn't that sad? Okay, sorry. But this is by the Row. It is the Half Moon handbag in this lovely off-white color. I am just so in love with this handbag. This is the perfect summer, like spring, summer, early fall handbag when you're just wearing dresses or t-shirts, tank tops without like, you know, a heavier coat. And I love just slinging it over my shoulder. Super minimalist, super just like simple, but the structure of this handbag, the like simple, just like swoop here, it's just like, it's just so elegant, it's so incredible, and it just works so well for every day, but can also be dressed up because it can also be like a really lovely evening bag. But I just love this simplistic design so much. Just like, it's just a beautiful handbag. And this one is actually really hard to find. Certain colors in the Half Moon, finding the black is really difficult. I believe the brown too. And I've never seen the white before. So when I found this on Essence, there's only one left in stock and I had to pick it up because I've been eyeing this bag for such a long time and it's just such a lovely addition into my closet. I haven't worn it for the past few months because it has gotten colder and I just think it's more spring, summer appropriate, but I'm definitely going to have to fix this. I'm happy I'm recording this video so I can fix this. My gosh, look at that. How devastating. but it's also in this smooth leather. It's just like so buttery soft, and because it's of a lighter color, I definitely keep it in the dust bag because I don't want anything to transfer onto it. I don't want any discoloration, nothing. So I definitely protect this handbag. Will try to protect it as best as I can. Okay, this is my Chanel classic double flap in lambskin and gold hardware. I have wanted this bag for as long as I can remember. It's just been something that's always been on my wish list. Yeah, so when I got this handbag, I actually went into store to get it, and that is just something I wish I never did, and it's something that literally haunts me every once in a while because I wish I bought it pre-loved, or I wish I got another color, but I talk about this all the time. But now I'm just trying to like feel good about my decision and just being like, well, I have it, let me just like love it and cherish it. And I can also make my very own vintage handbag, and it's something that I can pass down generation to generation. So I love it. I love you, okay? And I'm sorry that I've spoken so poorly about you. But yeah, I just think when the leather deflates, the quilting, I think it just looks a lot just like better. It just looks just gives it just a better look, in my opinion. So it's something that I'm really looking forward for it to happen to this handbag. But until then, I'm just going to enjoy it. But yeah, I got the gold hardware. I've had this for a few years now, and it's not a bag that I wear all the time, but I do think as I get older, I'll wear it more. I think it's because it's in the black and gold hardware that it just comes across just a little bit too harsh for me. And I prefer just like different colored bags. It just kind of just is a little bit more exciting and just adds something different to an outfit. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of videos, but you open it up, and then here there's like a little bit of a slit here, and then you open it up again and it exposes this lovely burgundy color, just like oxblood burgundy, which is just incredible. It's so beautiful. You have the CC logo there. Open it up and it's just a gorgeous handbag. It's just beautiful. It's made really, really well. And yeah, it's just something that I'm not willing to sell. Also, the prices have gone in crazy for this handbag. I think now in Canadian dollars with tax, I think this handbag is $12,000. So it's just like, it's unbelievable at this point how expensive it is. I definitely think they're trying to compete with Hermes, which I don't know if you can compete, but they're trying. But yeah, even the pre-loved market is just getting crazy with classic double flaps. So I'm hoping that I can eventually get one or two more in my collection, vintage ones. But until then, I'm just going to just give this one my love. Okay, so this one is my only other black handbag because I just find handbags to be so fun, so exciting, and just other colors I'm just gravitated to so much more than black. But this is my mini Fendi Peekaboo, and it's black lambskin as well and gold hardware. So that's why I feel like I have this one and I love it for the fall winter months, and that's why I wish I got another color for my Chanel, but I have to let it go and just move on. But so it has this really thin strap, and that's probably my least favorite thing about this handbag. It's like, why doesn't this have a thicker strap? And it's something that one day I'm going to invest in, but until then I'm just gonna live with this one. But I always wear this bag crossbody, or I use it top handle. Has two huge compartments, so one right here. It's getting really nice and slouchy. It's starting to get more slouchy, but it's also in great condition. For a handbag that I wear so often, it's in great condition. And then at the back, you have another pocket where you can put things that are a bit more valuable. And I usually have the back pocket closed up. And then this front pocket kind of just like stays open. Oh, I've been looking for this. I actually have been looking for that, so good thing I found it. But yeah, I usually have it like that, and it's just a great handbag. The only thing I would say is that the gold color is starting to kind of fade away on the buckle. Let me show you on the clasp. I don't know if you guys were really able to see, but it's definitely starting to fade because you always have to turn it open. But other than that, it's just the most buttery soft leather ever. It's like way softer than the Chanel. It's just like supple. It's so supple. And I love this handbag. I love it so much, and it's something that it's just so classic to me, so timeless, such a forever piece. And when I see people carrying them in any size, I'm just like, ooh, it just like exudes just like class to me. So I'm such a big fan of this handbag, and I know I'm going to keep this one forever as well. Okay, so this is actually my only non-designer handbag. This is my Bottega dupe of the pouch handbag, and it's in the small size. I do want the Bottega eventually, but sometimes when I'm just looking for a clutch, at least I have this just to kind of fill that void a little bit until, you know, I can get that one. But it's in this lovely cream color. And it just really works for under my arm, and it's just really sweet. Sometimes I'll also carry it like this if it is nice and full. But I definitely like the bigger size. Like if I were ever to get the Bottega, I would get the just classic bigger size pouch. But this definitely comes in handy sometimes, especially in the summer when I was just wearing a dress or just like a t-shirt and jeans, and I just wanted something to just like easily hold. So yeah, I forget where I got this one, but I'll definitely link it down below. So if you guys are looking for something similar, I think it was about $50, $50. So, and it's also so soft. It's just like really soft. It's definitely not leather, but it feels like buttery soft, just like my Fendi. And doesn't look cheap. It looks really great, and I really enjoy it. But I don't like that it's not very sturdy at the bottom, or like structured at the bottom. It kind of just like droops, so it's something to think about. But for $50, it gives you that same kind of feeling, so can't go wrong. Okay, next up I have this Byfar handbag. I actually can't remember the name of this handbag now. I'll put it on the screen, but I can't remember the name. But it's in the bigger size. There's also like a mini size to it, but I got the bigger size. And just like the color just speaks for itself. Look at that color. Oh, it's just so beautiful, and then has gold hardware. I'm just so obsessed with this color. It's also in a velvet material, so I just think that's so perfect, especially like sometimes having only leather handbags gets a little bit like just boring, and sometimes you just need to play around with texture and everything like that for an outfit. So this definitely helps that. Obviously I wouldn't wear this together, but look at that. It's a lovely shoulder bag. I actually got this pre-loved. I got it from the Real, and the person I don't think ever wore it. And it's just like nice and spacious inside. It's the perfect evening handbag, date night, girls' night out with the, you know, having some fun with some friends. And I love it. The only thing about this handbag is the strap definitely feels very cheap. It doesn't feel like leather. It doesn't even feel like a good vegan leather. It's just kind of like cheap. And for a designer handbag, that is very disappointing. But because the focus of the handbag is on this gorgeous velvet green, I just don't think it's very noticeable, and it does bother me. I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't, but I don't think it's that important. You know, I think the main factor of the handbag is the velvet. So, but it's something to keep in mind if you are thinking about this handbag, because it's not cheap, and the strap it's almost like getting a bag from H&M. Okay, this one is my favorite summer handbag. This is also by Byfar, and I love it. It's the Rachel bag, and it's in the mock croc finish in this lovely Barbie pink. And it also has silver hardware, and I think the silver goes really nicely with the pink. For a long time, I was only a gold hardware kind of person. I'm like, I don't want anything else that's not gold, but sometimes it's nice to like play with metals, and sometimes silver actually does a really good job with making a handbag look a little bit softer and a little bit more everyday than looking as you know, just as like, what would be the word? Like, I don't know, a little bit more stiff and a little bit more serious. So I love it. It's a handbag I always gravitate towards in the summer months. It's perfect when I'm wearing summer dresses, when I'm just wearing jeans and a t-shirt again. And I just love a shoulder handbag. It's just, I don't know what it is. I hope the 90s always stays in style, or just like at least the top handle baguette bags, because I find them so practical, so functional, and just like, I just love the look it gives to an outfit. So again, not much is really going to go with this yellow turtleneck. This turtleneck is also by Aritzia, but it's really lovely. It's very soft, but not much is going to go with it. But I am still in love with this handbag, and I've had it for over 2 years now. Okay, this one is also one of my first handbags that I've ever purchased, and this is my Mansour Gabriel. I believe it's called the Sun Bag, and it's in the mini size. I even think it was called the mini, and it's in this lovely brown color. It's like just a gorgeous brown. They actually don't carry this handbag anymore. I remember looking and they didn't carry it anymore. But look at that. It's just like a perfect summer bag again. It also works really nicely in early fall when you're just wearing lighter sweaters and jackets and things like that. But I typically like it the most in the summer months. It has a lovely bow detailing at the front here. And then the leather on the inside is again, just like a lovely Barbie pink. I did get this damaged in the rain one time, but I remember I did a video, a handbag collection video for 2021, and I remember someone saying that in the comments they said that they really liked the finish that the rain gave to the bag. And since I saw that comment, I was like, you know what, it does kind of give a beautiful like worn in effect. And if you guys can see that, yeah, it's just really lovely. And I love how the little bow here, it loops around the whole bag. I just really like that. And then it has a strap here. I'll typically wear it with a top handle and take the strap off, but on the random occasion that I would like a crossbody, I will definitely do it like that. Okay, so this one is the latest handbag in my collection. This is the UGG and Telfar collaboration. My sister actually got this for me for Christmas. She is just such a lovely girl. Like, who has a better sister? Am I right? So she got me this. She got both of us this. We actually did a review on my channel, and then we did a little styling video on hers. I'll link it down below. But I think this is the cutest winter bag I've ever seen in my life. So it's actually in this like shearling material. It's like the whole bag is just fluffy. Just like a fluffy little bunny bag. It's like a teddy bear. And then you also have the suede detailing here for the logo. And then you see the suede at the back for the little logo there that says UGG Telfar. And then you have the straps here. So it's perfect as a crossbody handbag. You can also wear it as a top handle. I can see myself doing that too, but as a crossbody, it'll be so nice in the winter. I actually prefer wearing crossbodies in the winter, and in the warmer months, I'll wear a top handle or I'll wear a shoulder bag. But then inside, nothing special. It's just like a nice cotton on the inside, and then has suede at the base of the bag. But this is just the cutest winter handbag I've ever seen in my life, and I'm so glad that I can add this to my collection. And it's actually really fun that when you start adding handbags to your collection, over time you have your more classic pieces, your more everyday pieces, but then you get to add like more fun bags. So this is not a bag I'll wear every day, but it's definitely a special handbag, and I can't picture myself ever giving this handbag away or selling it, but I definitely keep it safe in its dust bag. Because again, it's a light colored handbag, and I don't want anything to stain, transfer, nothing on this handbag, because I'm sure it'll be a nightmare to get out, and I don't want to go through that. Okay, my third Byfar handbag. This is getting crazy. I actually have 4 in total. I'll show you the last one, maybe next. I'll show you the last one next. But this is the Mini, I think it's called the Mini, and it's in this lovely sage green. It also is in the croc effect, like the mock croc. And again, just a really lovely summer handbag. It's just so oh, I'm finding things in here. I have my hand sanitizer. I was looking for that too. Yeah, so it's a really just lovely summer handbag. I love holding it top handle. It's a really just like sturdy top handle, which is just so great. And it has these little clasps here. So gold hardware, but I love that you can put them down. So it can kind of come up like that, or you can put it down when you're not using the strap. So it doesn't really, you know, irritate your vision or kind of get in the way. And then you have just a nice little compartment here where you could just put all your things, just nothing big, but it can fit your essentials for sure. And then it also has the crossbody strap that I don't have on it right now, but it does come with the crossbody strap. So this is definitely a cutie. This was my first Byfar handbag purchase. I'm just such a fan of the brand, like just a complete fan. I love all their handbags, and I'm just excited to continue to add in the future. And the reason I love Byfar handbags are because I just love the style of them. I love the simplicity. I think there's styles that are not going to go out of style very quickly, and they are affordable luxury. So that's also really important to me. Okay, next up is my Tess bag. It's in the small size, and it's in this deep dark forest green color. So it looks black when you first see it, but it's actually in a really lovely forest green, and it has gold hardware, but it's also mixed with silver. There's not a lot of silver, but there's like some there. And then it has this like very loud buckle. It's a very loud handbag. It's like, yeah, it's just really loud. It's kind of some stuff in there, but it has a nice big compartment here, and then at the front it has a smaller compartment, and then it also has like suede lining, which is very beautiful. So this handbag also has a top handle here where you can rest on your shoulder like that. You can carry it like that, or you can use it crossbody. I do both, so I always keep the longer strap on because I also like how it looks when it's hanging. I just think it just looks like very just big and clunky in the best way. I can't think of a better word for it, but it just looks like, you know, just like substantial bag. So I really like it. Sometimes I feel like, ooh, it's kind of like loud. So, you know, because like this bright gold here, lots of hardware, but I do like it for the winter months, definitely. I feel like I wasn't wearing it in the summer a lot, and I think last year I did more, but this year I think I'm going to get most of my wear out of this handbag in the winter months. Okay, this is one of my favorite handbags right now at the moment, and this is my last Byfar handbag. This is called, oh my gosh, I can't even remember what this bag is called. But I just love it so much. It's in this lovely yellow color. Like, I can't remember the name of the color either, but it's like a really lovely yellow. It has 2 compartments here, and it has like a lovely taupey cotton lining. And it has like another one there. I love the smooth leather finish. It's also in like a semi-patent finish. And then it has an adjustable strap here for like however you want to like have your shoulder bag hanging. Is really good. You can also put it on one of the looser straps, and you can do like a crossbody, kind of like a bum bag kind of look, which is cool. But I'm just so in love with yellow, as you can tell. But I'm a really big fan of yellow, and this one has silver hardware, but I think it really goes with the handbag. I do think gold hardware would also look great on this handbag because of the shade of yellow. I think that would look great. But yeah, I just love the ease of this handbag. It's just like really great. The only thing is when you're closing the handbag, it's kind of hard to close. Like, look, right now I can't close it. you have to have it like full, or else it's like difficult to close. Like I could close that one, but like somehow you have to like push it in the right way, and you could be like struggling with your handbag out and about. So that's the only thing that's like, you have to like push it down, see? And so now I'm able to close it. So that's one thing to keep in mind, but I don't mind enough like for it to like bother me so much, because I obviously usually have things in it, so it closes okay. But oh, it's just so beautiful. I love it. And yellow just pairs so lovely with so many colors, like with blues, with grays, with neutrals, with whites. It just looks so great. So this is definitely like one of my favorite handbags right now. Okay, next up we have my Prada nylon bucket bag in this red color. It's just like a really slouchy handbag. I love the red. I think I don't have any handbags in such a rich color. And yeah, I think that's nice. I love the pocket at the front of the handbag. Has a nice big kind of top handle strap. The only thing is I don't really like holding my handbags at the crook of my arm, like on the crook of my arm. So I just don't like that look. So I hold it top handle, or I'll put it crossbody, but this crossbody strap is almost like a joke. Like I'm kind of wondering if I'm being pranked. Like, why is it so long? It's such a long strap that it hits me. I'm even gonna show you guys. Like, what is that? That actually hits me on my thigh, and I'm 5'8". I definitely need to put more holes in the strap so then I can shorten it. But this was a bag that I was thinking about selling, but I did actually try to sell it, and the resale rate was just so low that I was just like, no, I'm not gonna sell it, because like there's no point. And I do really like it, and it's something again in a different fabric. So instead of being leather, it's in this nylon. So I like the texture that it can again give to an outfit, and I just love the red color. So I am going to keep it, and I think it does look really lovely when I have my winter coats on, and then I can have this as a crossbody, or I can have it as a top handle. So this will definitely be my winter handbag this year. Yeah, just sometimes it's just like you have to really think, and it just does not seem worth it to sell handbags. It's just like, I think there was like a little stain that I couldn't even see, but when she pointed it out to me, I was able to see. And then I think she was offering me like $800, like something that was just like rude. Like I just took it, and she's like, oh, well, we can talk about it, like we can come up with a different price. And I'm like, no, like no. I also needed to get it authenticated, because I don't know where my receipt went, even though I have my the card, the authenticity card and stuff, but she said she needed to get it authenticated, and it was going to cost, I think, like $50. But like I have my papers here, so I just said no. I said I'm gonna make this work in my collection, and it's not worth selling. Okay, and my last handbag is my Longchamp tote, or is it called a tote? It's the travel bag in large, and it's in this lovely green color. It's showing up more brown on the camera, but it's like a lovely olive green color in real life. That's so weird. It's not showing the real color. But yeah, this is just like the classic Longchamp bag in like a bigger size, because it is for travel, and I love this handbag. It's just so perfect when I'm going and doing random things, and I just like pack this bag if I'm going somewhere overnight, or if I need to bring something along with me somewhere, then I bring this. It's also great for travel, because when it's empty, you can fold it down and you can put it in your suitcase or in a tote bag or anything like that. So then if you do need it, it's there for you, but it's not taking up any space. And I love that it's nylon, so you can just like wipe it clean. It's also waterproof. It's like, it doesn't get much better than this. It's just like a great travel bag to have, and I'm just obsessed. You can also just like on your suitcase, put it on top, have it over the little handles, and it can work like that nicely. So I was definitely thinking at one point, I'm like, oh, maybe I would eventually want the Louis Vuitton duffel bag, but I definitely think that's a little bit too flashy for me, and this still feels like it's a little bit elevated rather than just getting a regular tote bag. It definitely has like a really clean, elevated, classic feel to it. So yeah, I really like this, and I have no complaints at all. It's great. But yeah, when you open it, I can show you guys. I just have some things in here, but when you open it, it's just like a nice big bag, and it has a nice pocket at the front where you can put your passport or important documents, and then on the inside too, it's wiped clean. Okay guys, that's all for me. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button, and also comment on which one was your favorite handbag, and if you think I need to get rid of any handbags, or what you're kind of after in 2022. Like, what handbags are on your wish list? I would love to know. So wishing you guys all a great week, and until next time, bye!